In 2014, California passed a bond measure to finally do something about capturing rain and snowpack runoff before it blends into the Pacific Ocean, becoming useless both as drinking water and fire defense. Prop 1 passed overwhelmingly. Voters paid $7.5 billion, at least theoretically, to make it happen. Gavin Newsom has been the governor of California for the past 6 of these 10 years. Would you like to take a stab at how many of the new state reservoir or water capture systems have been completed? You're absolutely right. 0. Quadrillions of gallons of fresh water have been lost or worse, intentionally pumped into the ocean. Insurance companies pulled out of the LA basin years ago. That's a little bit of an overstatement. A lot of insurance companies pulled out of a lot of areas in the LA basin, those that butted up against open space areas that were not appropriately cleared of brush. And they asked for a premium increase to spread the risk of what would be inevitably a destructive, damaging inferno, such as we have seen. And they just refused to reinsure after the California regulators said, no, we won't let you charge that. And guess what? You can't make people be in the insurance business. You can't make someone insure a house. So they left. A lot of people leave California because nothing works here. That happened now. We have thousands of people, no home insurance, among the 10,000 people who have lost home and businesses. Now, mostly that's in the Palisades, the very, very rich area. But just because people are house rich, don't assume that they're going to be able to walk away without penury. John Podhoretz, commenting on this on the commentary podcast yesterday, said many people will be reduced to penury as a result of this catastrophe. And John is absolutely right. If you know anything about this, there are a lot of stars, and you will get a lot of attention to the stars who have lost their homes. And the list is going to grow. And I have sympathy for each of these people. I would not want my house to burn down. It is such a nightmare. So when you hear that Tom Hanks lost his house, and Steven Spielberg lost his house, and Miley Cyrus, Ben Affleck, Jamie Lee Curtis, Anthony Hopkins, Billy Crystal, John Goodman, James Woods, Maria Shriver, that's Arnold's old home. The list is long. Eugene Levy, I could go on for a long. Many people with a lot of money lost their homes. Many people with no money lost their homes. But they're in the Palisades for a reason. Their parents or their grandparents moved there decades ago, and they have a house on which there is no mortgage and about or for which no insurance might have been available, and they are absolutely screwed. What I really want people to understand is this was all preventable. The Santa Ana winds are predictable. The necessity of having high water pressure in the elevated areas close to the coastal sage scrub of the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy is necessary. Malibu has burned before, but fires have always been contained because there's always been a plan. The fire season now goes longer when it doesn't begin to rain in December. It's kind of elementary that you should know this, that when there is no rain, and there hadn't been any rain. We had floods of rain last year. Floods of rain. It was the wettest year I've ever spent in California, and I've been here in the winter since 1989. I lived here year-round from 1989 to 2016. Now I live in the Beltway, except when I teach, which is in the winter, January through March, a little bit of April. So I've been here every winter since 1989. Before that, I lived in 78, 79, and 80 out here. I know California in my bones. I have been a land use lawyer forever. This did not have to happen.